What is going on, guys? It is the Miniature King. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. So guys, there are tons and tons of leaks that are going on right now for Call of Duty 2017, but this one totally catches my eyes and a lot of other YouTubers, and I just want to talk about it. Plus there's not that much news for Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, so I thought it would be interesting to talk about this. So this leak, or you could say rumor, is about Sledgehammer Games going into this guy's job and getting research on the F-117 Nighthawk. If you guys aren't aware of that, it's a aircraft used during the 70s and it's a stealth aircraft. So this information is coming from the Tech Game. It is a very popular website for tech, and this post was posted by GCali22. I'll have it linked down below in the description, like I said, if you guys want to follow along. So let's just go ahead and read this post. He says, "Hello, this may be out of place, but I didn't sign anything, so we should be good. I work at Lockheed Martin, and some folks from a gaming studio called Sledgehammer Games were at my office a few months ago. The only reason I'm bringing this up now is because my daughter encouraged me to share this information online because it hasn't been talked about. News to me, especially seeing as I didn't sign anything, which I think everyone else did. Anyways, in February 2016, a group of game designers visited my office and wanted information on the F-117 Nighthawk, which some senior guys have worked back on in the late 70s. They wanted to know stuff about the physics behind it, how it performed, and started procedures the pilot would have to undergo in order to take off. They spent about 2 weeks at the office, however they spent most of their time in other departments. At the end of their stay, they organized a presentation for the employees that you need to be signed up for. From what I understand, the people attending this presentation had to sign some legal forms saying that they wouldn't talk about the contents of the presentation. I was on my way out that evening when I decided to poke my head in the presentation for a few minutes. I walked right in the auditorium and stood in the back. It was rather a bland presentation for a video game. It was just a PowerPoint. They talked about the game was releasing in Q4 of 2017 and that it would be an installment in the Call of Duty franchise. They also briefly talked about a level where the player would be flying the F-117. Additionally, they showed us a slide featuring an image to showcase the graphics of the game. The character's realism shocked me. It looked just like real life. I remember the character was a younger looking guy with a scruffy looking beard. I think he had a sweatshirt on and a bulletproof vest on it, in addition to a cool looking beanie hat. The hat is what I remember the most. I also recognized the patchy on it. It was a British Special Forces, or SAS. The character was sitting on a curb, smoking a cigar and holding a rifle. Very cool. The developers explained the image was taken in a level called The Troubles. They didn't elaborate any more on that. They went through a few other slides explaining how their goal was to make the game as realistic as possible when it comes to the physics and various equipment and vehicles they learned about while at Lockheed. I left the room after that as the developers were thanking everyone. Whatever this game is, I'm definitely going to buy it." So guys, that is the full message. What do you guys think about this? Honestly, it sounds way too good to be true. It's also January, and this is when we get a lot of leaks for the next Call of Duty, but the first thing I want to talk about is the description of the character that he saw in the presentation. It kind of sounds like a character that we have seen before in the past. So this guy pretty much said that the character that he saw was sitting on a curb, he had a scruffy looking beard, wearing a sweatshirt, and smoking a cigar. I don't know about you guys, but this sounds like Captain Price. So if this is true, what if Sledgehammer Games is working on a prequel to the Modern Warfare series? This would pretty much be about Captain Price and what his life was like before the Modern Warfare series was out, and honestly, that'd be freaking awesome. But the one thing that doesn't make me want to believe that this is true is that this guy said he didn't need to sign this. He also said he just walked in the presentation just like that, and I feel like this presentation would have a little more security because this is the next Call of Duty and they don't want any information getting leaked, but this guy just said he walked in the auditorium just like that. So I feel like that's just not true whatsoever. But I want to go back to what he said in the message. He said that Sledgehammer Games pretty much went to his work and got some information on the F-117 Nighthawk. So if this message is actually true and Sledgehammer Games actually went out to Lockheed Studios, got information on all these vehicles, it looks like we're going to be going back to the past and not going to the future. But I made a video on this guy that made a menu for a Call of Duty called People's Army. I truly believe that was fake, but this message I actually believe a little bit more than that menu that was leaked a while back, I would say a few days ago. But I truly think that both of these messages and leaks are fake. Like I said before, there's not that much information to report on for Infinite Warfare, so I wanted to get this leak out there for you guys, and I want to know what you guys think about this message that this guy pretty much wrote up and about Sledgehammer Games going to his work. Like I said, I think this is fake, but guys, let me know down in the comments what you think, and make sure to show your support by dropping a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe for daily Call of Duty content, and as always, have yourself a fantastic day. Peace out, everyone.